Hey YouTube, today I'm gonna do Love and Hip Hop Atlanta Season 3 Episode 4. I missed the beginning, like first 5 minutes of it. When I walked in, it was Karlie, Rasheeda, and I think it was her name, Kalima, whatever. The girl that was with the Dirty Money. I think that was her. But if I was wrong, oh well. But all I heard on them talking was they were talking about Kirk and how Kirk want a babysitter and he don't want Rasheeda old ass mama to babysit. And she talking about it was 2014, don't nobody want to stay at home no more. And I get that. That was all I really got from that. I be over Karlie Red trying to act hard, so whatever. Then Don and Mimi meets up. Don is, I think she was like the booking manager for Joseline. Yeah, I know we seen her last season, her and Joseline, and you know her doing business for Joseline and saying fuck Stevie or whatever. But yeah, she on here to spill the tea about Joseline and Stevie to Mimi. She talking, and I'm sitting there like, bitch. First of all, yeah, the messy part of me that like to see this entertainment shit was like, oh, I want to hear the business. But then the woman in me was like, bitch, this ain't business professional of you whatsoever. Then you gonna go to his punk ass baby mama that wants all this. She just gonna, oh, I want to hear all of this. And I'm just like, okay. So she's talking about how they not really married. They don't really own a house. He didn't give her a ring. And they made this, they were like the cover in the Hip Hop Weekly or whatever. And that was fake and all this bullshit and all this bullshit. And I was just sitting there like, whoever would work with you after this is stupid as fuck. And I get what she's saying was like, oh, I thought we were friends and all this kind of bullshit. But my thing is, bitch, okay, and the next person, client you work with, they're going to be thinking that we're cool. As soon as something go wrong or they don't like something, you're going to spill all the business. That's what I don't get with these people. That's why I'm like, either you can't hire friends or you just can't trust motherfuckers, like, period. Because soon as they get mad, they want to write tell-all books. They want to get camera time. It's just, it just irritated me. And that's what it got to me. It didn't make me look at her no better. It just was looking at her like, bitch, you can't be trusted regardless of how hurt you get from a client. I just don't get it. Like, I would never, even people that I thought were my friends, I would never go on TV once I get mad at them and try to spill all they beans. Like, no. Bitch, because I'm quite sure her closet ain't clean. I'm just saying. Anyway, Scrappy and get a 911 call from Bambi to hurry up and come home. He like out there making his money. I don't know who's seeing him. I don't know. But, hey. So he runs home. She's in the bed. And, you know, we noticed from the way she was in the bed that she had a miscarriage. I don't want to go in on that because I wasn't in there when they had sex. I wasn't in her coochie. I don't know if she was really pregnant or not. So, hey, it's a sad situation when you lose a baby. Both of them was hurt over the situation. I'm just gonna move on because I'm not gonna even say it. I'm just gonna move on because, like I said, it's a bad situation to lose a baby. So, walking Tammy, she over there folding his clothes. I guess he just came back from tour. And at first, like I said, I was over here the same like everybody else. Like, who the fuck is checking for Waka Flocka? But, hey, he was out here in Vegas, 2 weeks ago, and his show was sold out. So, I'm just saying. Hey. But anyway, she checking his clothes, folding his clothes, hoping she don't find no numbers in his clothes. And I'm like, why are you finna marry this dude if you're still scared that he's getting bitches' numbers? That's why I always say these bitches are not marrying for love and they're marrying and fucking for purses and shoes and lifestyles. Because if I'm worried about him even bringing the bitch number home, I'm not gonna say I do. Well, anyway, they talk about her mama because they were talking about the wedding, and he was like, "Shit, I just want to go. We can go to court," because she was talking about how his mama won't to walk him down the aisle. Deb won't Tammy mama to walk her down the aisle. Waka like, we can go to court and get married. I just want a baby. So fuck all this wedding shit. That's y'all women business. That's basically what he was saying. And she looking at him like, oh baby, you want a baby? And I'm sitting there like, I like him. I mean, his personality on the show, he seemed like real cool people. He way better than Scrappy and shit like that. He seemed a little growner than him. So hey, Kirk and Stevie J and Benzino, they meet up to talk because Kirk wants to celebrate the DNA test that baby Carter is his. And I'm sitting there like, motherfucker, you gotta have a DNA party? Like, what the fuck? But whatever. They talk about the DNA and all that shit, and Stevie told him some real shit, but like, you guys need to go, maybe y'all need to go see a therapist, maybe y'all need to go sit there and talk to somebody. But I'm sitting there like, Kirk is, I don't give a fuck who they go talk to. Kirk gonna be still the same asshole, period. No, Rasheeda just needs to fucking count her losses and say, fuck it, let's start over. It's 2014, I still got some life left. Like, ain't nobody got time for Kirk and his bullshit. Like, no, I don't want them to go talk to no doctor. No, He needs to go see one by his damn self and get some medication. That's what I look at it. But anyway, that waitress Jasmine girl, she back at the bar. I guess they worked out that she's gonna be there every time he there. I don't know. But she's there. She walk up. She get Kirk a hug or whatever. And Benzino and Stevie is looking like, what the fuck? Like, Kirk, what are you doing? Like, you were just happy about the DNA test. Now you hugging up on the waitress. Like, what the hell? But he wants to hire this girl as a babysitter. Stevie and Zeno is like, are you fucking retarded? Like, he just, like I said, Kirk is just dumb. But she like, oh yeah, I got some younger siblings, and I babysitted before. And I'm sitting there like, bitch, it take a lot more than babysitting some siblings than babysitting somebody else's baby you don't know. There's a lot more precautions you gotta take when you babysitting a stranger's baby outside. Bitch, go get some CPR classes. I don't know. But, no. And then I'm understanding, like, Kirk, like, you rather bring a stranger, I'm with Rasheeda, you rather bring a stranger in the house than somebody that is his grandmother blood. Like, come on, Rasheeda, do you got some younger cousins? Kirk, you got some younger cousins? Like, then go get this young girl. Fuck that. If somebody gonna be in my house, it better be one of my little young cousins that I'll be like, he ain't gonna fuck with her and get no case. Hell nah. Because, no. And it's gonna be Kirk cousins, so he won't be doing no incest bullshit. I'm just saying, like, he need a motherfucking old ass he need a grandmama up in that house to watch that baby just so we can know he ain't trying to fuck. I'm just saying, because Rasheeda, if you keep him in the house, he gonna try to fuck anything coming up in there that is under 50. I'm just saying. So then we have Bambi. She at home cleaning up the house or whatever. She's feeling a little bit better, but she's still kind of emotionally drained or whatever from losing the baby. And Mama D come by. The first time probably ever that we see Mama D be a human being. We didn't hear no castle crown bullshit talk. We didn't hear none of that. She was being a real human being. She went to her with some soup. She was like, I didn't poison it because Scrappy told me to be good. And I'm just sitting there like, bitch, are you crazy? But even Bambi was like, bitch, yeah, because I thought you would poison me too. So at least they came to that understanding. They talked about the miscarriage. They talked about Mama D having a miscarriage or whatever. And she was just saying, I'm here for you as a woman. I understand, you know, what you're going through. And she just really was being there for her. So I thought that was cool. She was like, we can build from this and become stronger. And that's the same thing Scrappy was saying to Bambi when he was talking to her, because she was feeling like, oh, well, I would think with this would disconnect us. And Scrappy was like, no, this will make us stronger. And that was the same thing Mama D was saying, but you know, she always got a trick up her sleeve. So maybe this will be the last time we see her as a human being. But yeah, they gonna work it out, figure it out. I don't know. Then Stevie J and Benzino have lunch. Benzino wants to they talked about firing Don or whatever, and then Benzino tells him how he wants him to partner up with him and become partners with the Hip Hop Weekly, because the cover of him and Joseline, they did well with selling that magazine, so he want to put Stevie J in. Okay. Karlie and Young Joc meet up and talk. He's still pissed off about what happened to the studio. She over there trying to touch him. He's like, bitch, don't touch me. But she gives him this, I'm so sorry, I was trying to make you jealous. He was like, I wasn't jealous, I was more pissed off than anything. Then she was like, I want another chance. He was like, why should I give you another chance? She was like, I want to make it up to you. He was like, how? She was like, my actions. Then this bitch started licking his finger at the table. I'm like, I don't know. It just seemed like that's this old ass auntie, and they doing some incest shit that my eyes shouldn't be seeing. I don't know. They little relationship bothers me. But to each his own, Joc. To each his own. I don't know. That bitch is just a fame whore. She just got to get another dude to stay relevant on the show. I don't know. Karlie just not the one that rubs me the right way. But yeah, she licking on his fingers. Then she goes around to the table. She rubbing all on his dick because the cameras went down to him to make sure we saw that she was rubbing all up on him. Because he was like, oh, you think this is going to make me forgive you? And soon as she went around that table and rubbed on his dick, he was like, check please. So I was like, you was going to fuck her anyways. You just want to make her feel bad. Come on now. Stevie J and Don meet up. He like, hey, you mad? Next thing you know, that just opened a can of worms. Because he was supposed to be going to fire her since Joseline can't do it. She mad because he came and Joseline couldn't come do it. I don't know. She started going in about, she put her name on Joseline's place. And Stevie was like, but Joseline paid for it. And she was like, but so what? She didn't have the credit for it. And I'm sitting there like, but bitch, you wasn't paying for the place regardless. Like, okay, people have bad times. Some people need a co-signer. Some people need them to put their apartment in their name. Oh, well. She was like, but I was a manager. But I was a friend and all that shit. And I'm sitting there like, you just seem bitter as fuck. And like I said the first time, this is not professional. So who's going to hire you after this bullshit just because you was trying to get camera time? I don't know. But she was talking about how he rented his Benz. His Benz is a rental. His Bentley is a rental and all that shit. And I'm sitting there like, well, at least he got money to pay for a rental. Hell. Because last time we seen the motherfucker, he was walking on season 1. So, hey, at least he got some money to pay for a rental. Because them motherfuckers be high weekly. I'm just saying. And she was talking about how he don't own his house and all that kind of stuff. And he was like, I know who owned my house. He never did say, bitch, yes, I do own my house. He said, I know who owned my house. She started throwing receipts at him and walks out. And it was so funny because he was like, it's going to be cold out there. And he was holding up her jacket and she walked out. So I was like, okay, you know this was some scripted bullshit for her to walk out and leave her damn jacket. Come on now. Then you had Deb and Waka, and Tammy, they in her Deb's house for dinner or something, burning some biscuits. I don't know. But Deb wants to talk to them about the wedding. They talking to them about the wedding. They talking about how at the beginning her and Tammy didn't get along, and Tammy started crying, and Deb goes and hug her and, you know, tell her she's sorry for how the beginning was real rocky between them. But, you know, Deb is really giving her a chance and being there for her, and Waka's happy because he feel like, you know, home is taken care of when he's gone on tour. They's getting along now, so he don't have to worry about his mom and his girl tripping. So they hug. He take a picture of him because he like this, like a Kodak moment, like, fuck that, I gotta get a picture of this shit. So then after that, Joseline at home. She got a rehearsal studio, so she at home practicing her stripper moves. I don't know if that's her moves for when she performed. I don't know, but I just thought they were stripper moves that she was practicing for when Stevie got there. Stevie come up in there, and she daddying him and crawling, and it was weird. All that for him. So they're talking. He wants to tell her about Don. She don't want to hear about her. He talking about she's dead. And she was like, let the bitch stay dead. And I'm sitting there like, that was harsh, but okay, whatever. Then they talk about how he's part owner of Hip Hop Weekly now. She kissed him and they happy and she congratulate him, whatever. Kirk and the waitress girl chilling at the house with baby Carter. Okay. So Rasheeda walks in with her bags, like, what the fuck? And at first I was like, okay, she sat down, she started taking off her shoes. But I was like, okay, maybe they just don't walk around in their house with their shoes on. Because I was like, ooh, Rasheeda taking off her shoes, just about to get good. I don't know. But Rasheeda goes and sit on the couch, because she was like, this bitch better be a long lost cousin, somebody. They about to tell me what happened. So, Kirk goes and talk about how this girl's gonna be the babysitter or whatever. And Rasheeda was like, what the fuck? Like, no, So, she was like, how did y'all meet? The girl was like at the bar, you know, where they said that she was the waitress at the bar. Rasheeda like, what the fuck is going on? Rasheeda was like, wait a minute, hold on. Because Jasmine was like, well, no, Rasheeda said, well, I thought as a couple, we would have picked this person out together or whatever. Kirk, what are you doing? So Jasmine, the waitress girl, was like, well, I thought you guys were separated and he was just living here and you guys were co-parented. Rasheeda was like, what the fuck? So she was like, Kirk, get your friend up out of here. It kills me because Rasheeda be so hard in them confessionals about Kirk. But I'd be like, bitch, you just be sitting there in the house so calm and collective when he right there being just blatantly disrespectful in your face. He would have caught one. I'm sorry. Like I said, I don't condone domestic violence, but sorry, Kirk is just irritates the fuck out of me that I'm like, he's too disrespectful. And Rasheeda, why don't you feel like you deserve better than the bullshit that he's giving you? I don't know. I don't get it. But that blatantly disrespect is just irritating. So that to me just means that you doing this shit for a check too. Like, come on. You supposed to be a boss bitch, but you acting like a straight employee. I don't get it. So she put the girl out. She pop off on him like a little bit. Not a lot of bit, but a little bit. Whatever. So Karlie and Joc go to their new house. Kadia, whatever her name is, I think that's her name, she's going to show them the new house. But Karlie like, wait a minute, hold up. Before they even get in the house, Karlie like, wait a minute, hold on, I'm going to check this shit to the door. Bitch, ain't you the stylist and the driver and the, what the hell? So the girl was like, I wear many hats. I'm like, okay. Because I'm sitting there like, bitch, you a driver? Oh, hell no. And are you a real estate person? Okay, everybody got to have a lot of jobs because everybody want to make a lot of money. Whatever. So she's showing them around the house or whatever, and she asked them like, do you have any questions? And Joc was asking about a sound system or some shit. So then he walked out. Then she asked Karlie, do she have anything that she want to ask? Karlie just basically like, yeah, I got just one question. Are you fucking my man? And the girl was like, are you asking me have I ever had sex or sexual relationships with him or something? I'm sitting there like, bitch, you know what she's saying. And that's what Karlie was like, bitch, don't come at me with this Monica Lewinsky ass bullshit. Did you fuck my man? Period. So the girl was like, something about, I'm only fucking your man. And I'm like, oh. And all you seen was Karlie purse swing. But I'm like, Karlie, you shouldn't even had your purse in your hand when you asked her that question. When you should have put your purse down politely and then walked up and asked her that question. That way you could have had all fists to connect. I'm just saying. Because that girl was able to grab the purse from you, look like. So you need to learn how to fight first, boo. If you gonna check a bitch, please learn how to get your stance right, get ready to swing. I'm just saying, because I'm just saying. But anyway, it goes off as Karlie swings, and I just want to see when it comes back and how Kadia is going to explain herself, because she was wrong as fuck. She was wrong as fuck, and this is why I don't like side bitches. She was wrong as fuck because she didn't even give a fuck about, she knew that they were together. You going around there showing them their new house, and then you just like, yeah, I'm only fucking your man. Bitch, no, you were supposed to get popped. You were supposed to get drugged. You were supposed to get some shit thrown at you that wasn't nailed down in the house. I don't know. But I'm just saying, that's the hood part of me. I'm just saying. But anyway, that was my review for Love and Hip Hop, Atlanta Season 3, Episode 4. It was a, it wasn't no popping episode, but it was a good enough episode to talk about it for this to be 20 minutes. I'm just saying. But anyway, make sure you guys follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Google Plus, Xbox Live. I do everything by The Ghetto View. THA, not THE. Talk to me and I talk to you back. Make sure you check out my girl Ashley Miller, Mike B, Squeaky Jones, New Orleans Leo, Jamar Washington, Scotty from Mr. Still Standing. Much love from KY. We all talk to you guys, and you guys need to talk to us back so we can keep this communication going. Alright, peace out.